All right, ladies and gentlemen. So today we're going to be doing Breaking Benjamin, Ashes of Eden. Now, for those of you who don't know who Breaking Benjamin is, back in the mid to late 2000s, Breaking Benjamin really hit their stride. And they were one of those bands, a lot like NF, that every one of their albums interlaced, right? They told a story. Well, if you'd like to listen to the actual storyline, I would go ahead and do that. Now, this one is off of some of their newer stuff, but it's still really, really good. And it's a Christian band. So those of you that are Christians and want to have good music for your children to listen to, there is a couple songs that they cuss in, but overall the message is one of Christianity's approval. And you really, really got to listen to the words in a lot of Breaking Benjamin songs to really understand what is being said, right? And that's one of the things I've always loved about every band that does storyline type singing, like Falling in Reverse, Breaking Benjamin, Nickelback, NF, all of these bands that put out albums that tell a story about them, and it's not just, I guess you could say, like cookie cutter music where it's like every song is completely different from one another. Like, okay, best example of that, the Backstreet Boys Millennium album, right? Every freaking song was different. Every freaking song had nothing to do with any of the other songs. That's what I'm talking about. Beyond that, let's get into it, because I'm pretty sure that my followers are going to enjoy it if they've never heard it before. And tell me in the comments if you'd like to do more of the Breaking Benjamin videos. Let's get into it.
Yeah, I'm speeding 91, drunk driving, losing all intention, falling. Once I was living for the passion, now it's all.
Will the faithful be rewarded when we come to the end? Will I miss the final warning from the lie that I have lived? Is there anybody calling? I can see the soul within, and I am not worthy. I am not worthy of this. Are you with me after all? Why can't I hear you? Are you with me through it all? Then why can't I feel you? Stay with me, don't let me go, because there's nothing left at all. Stay with me, don't let me go, until the ashes of Eden fall. Will the darkness fall upon me?
Now, this song, what they're talking about is, again, an interlaced song, meaning it has multiple levels to it. One, it's talking about God's love, right? And it's talking about the love between man and woman. And it's also talking about the belief that two souls were meant to be together forever. And you'll see later on in the video what I mean by that.
When the air is growing thin, will the light begin to pull me to its everlasting will? I can hear the voices haunting. There is nothing left to fear, and I am still calling. I am still calling to you. Are you with me after all? Why can't I hear you? Are you with me through it all? Then why can't I feel you?
trying to say in this section is, in my opinion, that if you love somebody with everything you are and everything you have, you will do whatever it takes to be with them, right? And in this case, they loved each other so much that they were willing to die together, right? Neither one of them could imagine life without, well, couldn't imagine life without the other one. Hold on, I'm going to back that up so you guys can get the full effect of what this next part is, because it's a very, very big part in the telling of this story.
Until the ashes of Eden Why can't I hear you? Stay with me, don't let me go. Because there's nothing left at all. Stay with me, don't let me go.
Now, from what I took of that section, where you see the ashes kind of coming down and it hits the water, and then it kind of looks like it's pushing itself through time, right? And what I take from that is that because they burned up in the atmosphere and then their ashes hit the water, it left an imprint of their DNA across the planes of time, which means to me that at some point, obviously, they're going to come back together because the DNA is there. And that's just an amazing theory, is that someone from just DNA. Okay, so it's like the theory with forest fires, right? Forest fires, as terrible as they are actually kind of a good thing, right? And what I mean by that is that forest fires burn down all of the old growths, right? Or the new growths or whatever's there, the underbrush, all of that, to create a good, strong bedding layer for future plants to grow, right? So by doing what they're talking about here, it's kind of that same concept, is they burnt up in the atmosphere, the ashes stripped down or fell down, hit the water, started the process of evolution. And that, my friends, is Breaking Benjamin, Ashes of Eden. That's one of my favorite songs by them. If you have the time, really, really delve into Breaking Benjamin's catalog, because there are so many songs that you will absolutely love. If you love NF and you love his journey, you would love Breaking Benjamin's journey, because they tell a story from album to album to album to album to album, and it's awesome. It's amazing. And I mean, it's not all like super sappy like this. If you're into like heavy rock, then you would love a lot of the songs on their albums too, because they also are heavy rock. This was one of obviously their softer hits, but they have a heavier side, and it's shown more in the earlier albums than in the kind of middle albums, and then they've kind of gotten back to their baseline in the newer albums. So it's kind of like they've hit this wave, you know, that went from hard rock, kind of soft rock, and now it's back to hard rock again, right? And their old stuff, their new stuff, it's all amazing. It really is. With that, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna do, I think, one more Breaking Benjamin song, and that will be released probably tomorrow. I'm gonna try and get this one done and put out today. So if it doesn't come out, sorry, just got busy. Like I said, and with that, I'm gonna let you guys go. So you guys know what to do. Go down there, hit the like, the subscribe, the little bell icon at the top, and right about Shonda is going to be my Cash App info. If you want to donate to the channel, that'd be awesome. If you want to go over to my Patreon and sign up there, that'd be awesome too. Or if you just want to talk in the comments, I'm cool with that also. Like, that's just as good as a donation within reason. You know, I like interacting with you guys. So with that, I hope you guys have a great day, and we will see you later.
Yeah, I'm speeding 91, drunk driving, losing all intention, falling. Once I was living for the passion, now it's all missing without you. Yeah, I'm speeding 91, drunk driving.